Fed chair. The president says he's made his choice. Rather than doing an announcement in December, now he says it'll be early next year. The Wall Street Journal, 2 days running, have said it's going to be Kevin Hassett, the head of the National Economic Council. The president says there's one choice. Then he also said in the cabinet meeting that Kevin's one of the candidates. So you don't need to be a master logician to say that it's probably Kevin. A lot of sources of the Journal are saying it is. He does have opposition. There are people who do not want it to be Kevin Hassett. I can tell you that. Who some like him personally, but don't want it to be him. And the markets seem fine with Kevin Hassett. The president, I think, I know based on my reporting, the president wants his person there. He doesn't want to pick someone he doesn't know. He doesn't want a Comey rerun or a what's the name of the guy there now? Jay Powell rerun. So, Kristen, does it matter who he picks? Like the White House and the Wall Street Journal and Bloomberg spend so much time on this, but from a policy point of view or a PR point of view, voter point of view, does this matter as much as some people seem to think?
Not directly. I think, watching all the different members of the economic, advising group, Kevin was clearly auditioning for this for months. I mean, he was on every single TV show. He was doing a great job. I mean, I don't say it as a negative. And he is someone that is clearly going to do what the president wants. So in that sense, yes, because we're going to see policy changes that will then, affect PR and the voters and things like that. But the actual pick itself, I think if you walk out on the street and ask someone who the Fed chair is, they couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Well, you answered Pop-Up Morning Joe because Roger Marshall's talking about healthcare, which is our next topic, and we don't see a lot of Republican senators on MS now. So, while we pop that up, you have some thoughts on the Fed chair?
He doesn't need aides and experts to give him the right choice. He wants the person who is proven to be very loyal and good at the do-outs. And so, I mean, this Jay Powell thing has been such a headache for him. It makes sense he chooses somebody who's a bit of a yes man.
Yeah. They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America. And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and Two-Way Tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.